I'm Wyatt Duffy, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
SLT Nation! Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right. Kevin and I are searching the globe. We're finding rising stars, future phenoms who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And today, we finally made it to South Lake Carroll. Kevin, you can't have a show that's going to talk DFW football without having one of these dogs. This school has put out so many amazing players that have played in NFL, Division I, Division II, Division III, all over college. This is a powerhouse, and we got one of the leaders on this 2023 team. We got him, ladies and gentlemen, the linebacker extraordinaire, the class of 24. Look at him, you can tell he wrestled too. He a varsity wrestle. Let's make some noise for Wyatt Duffy. What's up, WD-40? WD-41? What's up, man?
What's going on? How we doing?
Man, I'm doing good, brother. You ready for this? You crunk? Man, y'all over there swacking all these, over there stomping all these schools from Keller, man. All that over there putting up 40 pieces on them. Hey, y'all, check this out. South Lake Carroll. We got fire like a dragon today, baby. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG Louisianimal. Put your L's up, Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh. The head coach, KT. Kev, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling great, B. Jones, but with a name like Wyatt Duffy, you either got to be a quarterback that's a gunslinger, a really good linebacker, or a NASCAR driver, man. But I'm glad that he chose football, so let's go, man. Let's turn up.
Or a literal gunslinger, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, B. Jones, we don't want to take it there. That's why I went the football route as a quarterback gunslinger. But yeah, that you all right. But now, B. Jones, to answer your question, brother, I'm doing great, man. This is our first time at South Lake. Let's turn up and show them how we do it.
Man, I've been to a couple of South Lake Carroll games.
Yeah, I mean, we've been to a couple of
games. So, hey, they made my head hurt. South Lake made my head hurt many times before in the past, beating up on my teams. So this is gonna be a fun episode because I'm a dragon. Now I'm part of South Lake Carroll, so I get to celebrate with the team. Hey, check this out, South Lake. We need y'all to show us some love. Wyatt Duffy. Listen, man, before we get started, we got to do this thing safe and energetic, all right? So we need you to take your right hand. We need you to take your right hand, reach it over your shoulder. We need you to grab that strap, pull it down and buckle up because this is about to be a crazy ride. We're going to have a fun time today. We got to pay the bill, so check this out. If this is your first time watching the show, thank you so much. 2023 has been a blessing. We can't do this without you guys. We are accomplishing crazy things, and we couldn't do it without the love and support of Dallas-Fort Worth area, and you guys can play a big role in that. So welcome to the program. We need y'all to do three things. This is simple, and all of y'all who watch podcasts or YouTube videos, you already know what those three things are doing, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Number one, we need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to hear more stories of inspirational athletes who are carving out their own name and changing society, go smash that subscribe button. All right, come on. I'm telling you, the journey is fun. We got over 400 shows in our archives. 2024, the year of the Mamba, is going to be crazy. We got more great shows. So we'd love to have you along that journey. Number two, we need you to hit that like button. That's right, because as part of the algorithm goes, the more y'all hit that like button, as many times as Elon Musk will allow you to, this show will just bubble up in the algorithm. all the way to the top. You hear me? You search Wyatt Duffy, and there it is. Wyatt Duffy, you got next. So everybody can see this story. All right. And then lastly, not least, sharing is caring. Number 3 is just simple. Hit the share button on your YouTube channel or take the link out of your what do you call it? Your WWE, whatever that is. Take that link and send it out to your friends, send it out to your family members, because this is a great story and that more people need to hear it. And you can help spread this word just by sharing this episode. Why? Is the Dragon Nation gonna rock? What is it? Is the green and white gonna show us some love, man?
Green, black, and white rocking with you. Oh, yeah.
Hey, look, you correct. Yeah. He said green, black, and white. I got to make sure I say the black in there, KT. All right, here we go, South Lake Carroll. Let's do it like we true to it. Make some noise for your boys. 1, 2, 3. Boo! Welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. That's right. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family. If you smash that subscribe button to any of those 3 things, you are family to us. Why? What's your favorite emoji, man? What's your most commonly used emoji right now on your phone?
Oh, probably crying face emoji. I use that all the time.
All right, well, throw the crying face emoji in the chat. Let us know if you did any of those 3 things. So KT and I can just personally reach out to you and digitally just shake your hand. Just say thank you. 2 words, small words, but they mean a lot. All right, y'all, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
This young man's story. Let's go to work. Wyatt Duffy, welcome to the Sports Life Talk Initiation.
Thank you guys for having me. I love it. It's awesome.
No problem. B. Jones, I love that WD-41. That you did your thing,
like
man. I like that.
Man, I come through sometime.
Yeah, sometime.
That's new. That's a new one. I like it.
Now, hey, if you put it on the shirt, you got to remember, Sports Life Talk put you on that, Wyatt. Come on. You got to help your brothers out. All right, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Oh, all right. Does it have to be in order?
No.
Okay. I listen to Drake a lot. I like Drake, especially old Drake.
Me too.
I still listen to Juice WRLD. I love it, man. It's so nostalgic for me. Okay. Lil Uzi Vert, obviously. Gotta put him up there. Lil Baby. Love me some Lil Baby. And then let's go on some Frank Ocean. I like Frank Ocean. Late at Night.
I ain't see that one coming.
I did not see the Frank Ocean coming.
I love that, man.
You would have gave me 100 names to guess, and I still wouldn't have said Frank Ocean.
All right, Wyatt. We like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 5. But there's no way that I'm going to give somebody like you anything less than 5. Not anything less than 10, even though that little Uzi Vert kind of threw me off too.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
God, B. Joe, you got me with that one. All right, we're going to give him 12. Let's give him 12 for his top 5.
All right. That ain't bad.
All right, so normally I would ask, who is your favorite superhero here? Right here. But B. Jones, I want to switch it up a little bit.
Okay. I like interesting turns. Let's go.
All right, so who is your favorite wrestler and why?
Oh, Kyle Dake, by far. That's my favorite. Doing wrestling, my dad was a wrestler in high school. He was good. He was really good. He went to state 3 times, but he lost all 3, unfortunately. So I kind of got wrestling from him. You know, as a little kid, kind of messing around with him and wrestling. And so I got into it early when I was young, like 2nd and 3rd grade. And then I quit because I forget why I quit. I was, a young kid, so probably somebody was mean to me at the team. I didn't want to go anymore or something like that. And then I got back into it in 7th grade and did it all the way until my freshman year. And so wrestling's kind of been an important part of my life a little bit. I've always loved wrestling. I genuinely think that there is nothing that will give you more nerves than the few minutes before a wrestling match. Ooh, that is rough. Before all the football games that I've played, playoffs, big games, I have never felt more nerves in those 7th, 8th grade wrestling matches. So Kyle Dake is my answer.
Man, Kevin, I'm trying to imagine the nerves to go up against another human being 1-on-1 and the whole world watching in that tight little spandex, man. Come on.
All right, so Wyatt, the reason I asked you that, I'm a huge sports entertainment fan. So I love wrestling. So with that said, if you watch WWE, AEW, Impact, just any promotion, you got to have a theme song. So if you were coming down the ring in the WWE before a match, what would your theme song be?
Ooh, Never Catch Me by Travis Scott, the air guitar at the beginning. Y'all ever listen to that song?
Never heard of it.
The first 30 seconds, they got a nice air guitar intro, and so I'd probably play that.
So we're going to have to go and listen to that after the show, B-Jones.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so what is something that football has taught you that you can use when you're not on the field?
Things don't come easy. That's something, I guess one of the biggest things that football has taught me is that, and I know it sounds corny, but if you want it, you got to work for it. And I guess, everybody kind of throws it out there, you need to be able to put in the work to get something of value. But I mean, football really put that in perspective for me. I thought going into my freshman year that I was, a good enough football player to at least play on the field. But man, I had a major reality check going into freshman and sophomore year. I was like, dang, like if I want to do this, I gotta do this and go all in. And so I'll say that's it. That's what the biggest thing football's taught me so far.
So how would your coaches and teammates describe you?
Resilient. I'm not somebody who gets something on the first try most of the time. But I will never stop trying until I get it. If it really matters to me, I will accomplish it. So that is what I would like to describe it as resilient.
All right, Wyatt. So we went over some interesting stuff in the initiation, but this is probably the most important one I'm going to ask you, okay?
All right.
B. Jones and I, we love to travel, and when we travel, we got to eat. So before we come out and check out one of your games, what's that one restaurant that gets your stamp of approval, and what's your go-to meal there?
Ooh, Feed Store Barbecue, right off of Whitechapel Boulevard. They have my stamp of approval. They got some of the best barbecue.
What's the name of it again?
Feed Store Barbecue.
What do you get there? What do you get there, though?
Feed Store.
Feed Store. What do I get there? They got amazing mac and cheese, and they got some hush puppies, and then I'll get a brisket sandwich. I'll get a chopped brisket sandwich with some side of brisket on the side, just to dip in barbecue sauce. That's what I get.
That sounds like a protein dream. I love it. Feed Store, here we come, baby. Sign me up. I want the Wyatt Duffy pack. I want the brisket on the side and everything. Sweet. Is it spicy barbecue sauce, sweet barbecue, or just regular? Anything special about the barbecue sauce?
Nah, I like extra sweet, but I ain't got an issue with regular.
Me too. I like sweet and spicy too. So me, chef's kiss. Let's go. Feed Store.
All right, so now it's time for the You Got Next offering. We're passing our collection plates around and asking you to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. Leave us your top 5 music artists, your theme song, and your favorite place to eat in our comments. So without further ado, let's give a warm welcome to our newest family member, Mr. Wyatt Duffy. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, bro.
WD41, welcome to the show, man. Kevin, look at that picture. This kid got the predator marks going across the face with a smile. That's kind of scary, ain't it? Man, but that's what's up. We're gonna talk to a good All-American kid who is a absolute terrorist on the football field. And we're gonna break it down, but let's start from the beginning. Why you talked about when you started wrestling, you talked about, and don't tell everybody that your daddy lost all 3 times next time. Dad watching the show like, oh, get the blade out my back. No, I know. I'm just having fun with you and your pops, man. All right, but no, let's take it back to the beginning. Why? When did you start playing football, and when did you fall in love with the game?
2nd grade is when I started football. I was always a more physical kid. I always would, bump into things, and I would always like to tackle things, even when I was a little kid, tackling stuffed animals and so I went straight into tackle football, didn't do a year of flag. And so back then, I think they've changed the rules now, but back then you could go straight into tackle football in 2nd grade. And so that's when I started with 2nd grade. When I first moved we lived in Tyler for a little bit, but when I first moved to DFW in Southlake is when I started playing football, so 2nd grade.
When did you fall in love with the game?
The second I put on those cleats. Second I got to the first, at South Lake they call it grass drills, but it's like a combine, for the little kids, just, showcase what you got. And so the second I got on grass drills and hopped on, I was immediately hooked, and it's kind of, the love has just kind of grown ever since.
What's special about 41? Why'd you choose that number?
Ooh, unfortunately, there isn't anything super special about it. I kind of wanted to choose a unique number that was unique to me, and I didn't. My personal favorite number that I always wore for a long time was 58 for a long time. And so, but unfortunately when I got to varsity, I didn't get to pick. And 58 was a like triple XL jersey. And so I didn't really feel like wearing that. So, I decided to go with a unique number that I could kind of make for myself. And so that's where 41 came from. Unfortunately, it's not a special origin. I wish it was, but.
Man, well, I'm gonna tell you the craziest thing I saw. I saw you on stand up when you're in the 2-point stands. You were absolute fierce. You fast from sideline to sideline. This kid is like a throwback player. I mean, he's sideline to sideline. He's a terrorist. He's running around the field, getting loose. But man, what the craziest thing was when you went and you got on the line. You actually came out as a defensive end. I said, what is going on? This kid is 5'11", 6 foot, and then I'm talking about you so fast off the blocks. Man, do you like playing defensive end? Where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself projected at the next level?
Ooh, I do like playing defensive end. It's kind of where I'm comfortable. Unfortunately, the height aspect kind of screwed me over a little bit. Unfortunately, but I love playing both. I love standing up. I think I love the mobility and the freedom of it. But man, there's something about being on the line and pass rushing that you just can't get anywhere else. And so I do feel comfortable on the line. I do like it a lot. But I mean, both have their ups and downs and their benefits. So absolutely, I love it. I love it on the defensive line.
Now I know a lot of people about to cringe what I'm about to say, but how much? Because it's only one player I know that has that old school style of football, that sideline to sideline, but yet able to get on the line as well. And he is the best defensive player in the National Football League right now, and that is Michael Parsons. Now, we all see Michael play. Everybody ain't seeing you play. How would you describe your game, Wyatt?
Oh, man, I love Michael Parsons, but he's new. I've been a lifelong Broncos fan, so I don't know if you guys know Von Miller.
Yeah.
That is my idol. I have loved Von Miller since day one, and that's where 58 comes from. And so ever since I was a little kid, I was like, man, I want to be like Von Miller, and so he kind of, in my mind, he was like one of the first people to like stand up and be able to be on the line and do both. And so that's what I would like to be described as Von Miller, be able to pass rush, but, get after the coverage as well and be able to go sideline to sideline.
Now, I'm a lifelong football fan, Wyatt. I was cursed with loving this game. And I come from a prestigious high school back in Shreveport, Louisiana called Evangel Christian Academy. Have you ever heard of that school? A lot of people they actually got a TV show on, I think it's like Freevee right now. It's where they show the school, but it's no longer that program. But when we was up there and we were a great program, we would always look at the USA Today top 25. And you know what school was always there in that top 25, going tit for tat, competing with the nation's best year in and year out? It was South Lake Carrollton. We had the privilege of actually bringing our butts out here to South Lake and playing. Oh man, it was when Newton was the running back. I don't know why I can't. It was after Chase Daniels days. It was after Chase Daniels. Y'all had like 2 5-star quarterbacks came out, and we thought we was gonna catch y'all on the down year, and man, they beat the brakes off of us. It was Trey Newton, I think was his name. He was a starting running back.
What year was it?
Oh man, this had to be like 2003, 2004, somewhere around that time frame.
You played against Riley Dodge.
Riley Dodge was on that team as well. That's absolutely right. He was the star player on that team. That's right. Look at you, man. You know your history. But that's all the lead up, ladies and gentlemen. That's all the lead up to ask you this question. You went out there to grass drills. Did you know what you were walking into? Did you know the legacy, the history of South Lake Carroll when you walked on that grass drill and tried out at that combine?
Not a clue. I had no idea. I mean, little old me. I knew it was a big deal when I walked up to the stadium and I saw so many people there. And I guess for me it was new seeing all these parents watching their little kids. But I had no idea the extent until I got into DYF, which is Dragon Youth Football. Like, really, I got higher up in it. So, like, 5th, 6th grade, I was like, dang, like, you know, we're pretty good at what we do.
Like, it's the truth. Like, you can't have a conversation in the DFW area about football without talking about South Lake Carroll. So, with that said, now, man, you've crossed the burning sands. This is your senior year. What has it meant for you to be a part of such prestigious, historic franchise or dynasty in football like that? Because South Lake's still putting it on folks.
Yeah, it means everything, you know, and there's a saying that Coach Dodge says all the time that I think is weird to think about when you actually do sit down and think about it, is that, you know, you spend more time with your football family than you do with your own family during the season. So, you know, after so many years of doing that, you know, I mean, it's gotta mean something, right? And so for me, that means I gotta leave my mark here at such a place like this. You know, if I can at least have half of a little footprint in the sands of this dynasty here, I mean, that would be just beyond a dream for me. So yes, I want to leave a legacy here and be able to say that I played at South Lake Carroll.
So with that being said, I know this is your senior year. You played for one of the best programs in the country, and now you're seeing your sunset on that. What are you gonna miss most, man? When it's all said and done? Because ain't nothing like Friday Night Lights out here in Texas. And I'm from Louisiana, and I still got to say, it is a different beast. It is a different animal. Friday Night Lights here in the state of Texas, man. What are you gonna miss most about the bus rides, the tour-a-days, the going to war with your brothers in arms? What are you gonna miss most, man?
Oh, man, that's a loaded question. I mean, obviously the games, you know, that's gonna be a tough one. But for me, it really is, you know, put it on that Carroll jersey and having the dragon on the side of my helmet and the Carroll on my chest. I think that's what I'm going to miss the most. You know, if I do go play somewhere, unfortunately, it's just not going to be the same. You know, it's not going to be the place that I grew up and not the place that I have all these memories and all these people back home. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the same. And so I think that's what I'm going to miss most, is not only the game itself and the football coaches and everybody there in the Friday night games, but the culture, man. It's different. It really is. And everybody loves football. Everybody. You know, I meet so many new people and have met so many awesome people that I would have never met otherwise. And it's truly a blessing for sure.
So shout out. Let's talk a little bit about recruiting. We're not a recruiting show, but you're a 24 kid, so I know it's time to move on. It's time to take your legacy and play somewhere else. Have you been getting calls? Have you and your parents thought about the recruitment, or how is it looking for you? You see yourself or envision yourself playing at the next level?
Yes, sir. So yeah, I hold 5 offers. They're not incredible offers, at least when it comes to, you know, D1 or D2 or D3. I have 5 D3 offers. Talking to a couple of different coaches, you know, with some of the D2 recruiting processes, it's a little bit slower and longer than the D1. You know, I mean, you see those guys getting offers, and, you know, as soon as, you know, September 1st, their junior year. Unfortunately, that's not what it's been for me in the recruiting process. And that's okay. But it's been more later, but I have taken multiple campus tours, and, you know, it's definitely an opportunity if I want it to go play at the next level.
Yeah, and they, bro, I love Division III. I had this mindset before we started doing this show. I was like, you know, it's D1 or bust, but no, man, it is so many amazing campuses and history of some of these D3 and D2 schools. Like, you get to continue education and you get to continue playing football, bro. Like, can you imagine that? I mean, like, that's gonna be absolutely dope. I can't wait to hear what school you decide to go to. I'm gonna be rooting for you all the way. What are you gonna major in when you get to whatever program, to whatever school?
I'm going to major in pre-med, so probably biology or anatomy.
Man, I was hoping you was going to say, like, entertainment. Kevin brought the WWE thing up, and I'm like, I can absolutely 100% see you being a WWE wrestler. You got to have the war paint, though. You got to do the war paint across your face. Hey, man, you got the charisma. You got the energy. Kevin, can you see him being a wrestler? Like a professional, like a rock-type style wrestler?
Yeah, and we can be his promoters, his managers. They get beat up every now and then. Yeah, man, that'd be great.
Hey, WWE is calling. I don't know if I'm declining that call.
Hey, for real. And you know, they got a new program that's like NIL with WWE too.
Yeah,
so you can make your little NIL money, man. You ought to go audition for that. I think you'll be absolute fun and amazing at that, Wyatt. All right, y'all. Wyatt, you ready to play some fun? You want me to play a game, have a little fun? Let's do it, man. Here we go. Wyatt Duffy, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT and I. We do a little bit of one-on-one, and you are now officially calling all the shots. Okay, my guy. So have you ever played Would You Rather before?
Yeah.
Okay, so championship rounds is our souped up version of Would You Rather on steroids. All right, here we go. Right. So both KT and I were going to make a pitch to Wyatt, whichever one of those selections that Wyatt makes, that host gets a point. The first host that gets 2 points, or the best out of 3, will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And I'm coming off of a little bit of an upset because I thought I had the recipe, and KT stole it from me at the last second. But Kevin is your defending champ, Wyatt. So he will get us kicked off. He'll get us started. Let's go, KT.
Let's go.
All right. Would you rather become an All-American and a Player of the Year candidate on the up-and-coming team? And both of these questions are catered towards college.
All right.
Or would you rather be a role player on a national championship caliber team?
Give me the All-American. I like the All-American. Let's go.
Yeah, let's be that dude, man. Hey, you won't be that dude.
Hey, Kevin, did you see him kiss his teeth? He said, hey, let's go. That boy's scared. It's scary season around Southlake Carroll. All right, let's go. Round 2.
Round 2. Would you rather host your own food show on YouTube where you travel the world interviewing other high school football players, getting to know more about them while eating at their favorite places to eat in the towns they play in, or would you rather have Netflix follow you around for the rest of this year and next year in a documentary, like a Last Chance U style documentary telling the Wyatt Duffy story? And I'm gonna do one up. I'm gonna one up you. Von Miller will be hosting the show. No, you gotta strike that. That's cheating. No.
Oh man.
No, we do what you want, man. But we're gonna take Von Miller out. But you get a national television opportunity on Netflix where we tell Wyatt Duffy's story. You one of 5 featured athletes on this documentary.
Man, I like the documentary. I love it. I think it would be great. It would be so much fun.
CKT, I won it without Von Miller.
Right. Von Miller already got stuck in his head. That's why he had to go with yours.
That was the right answer. All right, so round 2 was great, but round 3, we take it to the sneaker game. Are you a sneakerhead, Wyatt?
A little bit.
It's okay. We go hold your hand and we gonna walk you through this one. All right. So KT and I, we are huge sneaker fans. For those of you who are new to the show, as a matter of fact, we go live every Wednesday nights at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time on that live show. We talk pop culture, entertainment, everything. But I do a segment called The Drop, in which I'm talking about new sneakers that's being released in the game. Right, and I'm telling people which ones you ought to go get. So y'all ought to come hang out with us on Wednesday nights. It's a very fun show. But with that being said, without you knowing it, we selected a pair of sneakers we thought represented you. All right. And on the count of three, I'm gonna need you to say, hold that sneaker, and we're gonna show you what we got. Now, before you select the shoe, remember what's at stake. Whichever one you select, that host will win round 3 and subsequently be crowned the champion of this episode, okay? So take your time, look at them, sniff them if you need. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's a sneaker. Y'all, those of you who listen to the podcast, y'all should have saw Kevin's face when I said sniff them. All right, here we go, Wyatt. 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Let's go.
All right, what you bringing out.
He went ones as well.
I knew it. All right, okay.
I had to go green, black, and white. No, you know what I'm saying?
Man, the pine green, those are nice.
See, wait a minute now. He hustling. Because he said, I'm not a sneakerhead, but he know the name. You know the name of these shoes?
I said I know my stuff. I didn't say I was no sneakerhead. Actually, I got me a pair of the Travis's right here.
Oh, yeah, them hard. Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
You're not supposed to show us up on our own show.
I know. I'm putting my shoes down. He's showing Travis Scott's.
I was picking shoes for you guys. Come on, man. You know I got to go with the pine greens. Those things are nice. There is not anything wrong with those. Those are a flawless shoe.
Yeah.
I love it.
Listen here, brother. when you talk about the best. That's what I'm talking about. I had to go into my WWE, my Hulkamania. Let's go, South Lake Carroll Dragons and new Sports Life Talk champion of the world. Oh, my goodness. We brought that thing back home. And as a matter of fact, Kevin, I'm on your neck right now. I'm winning most of the games. I'm just letting y'all know. For those of you who rocking with us, I'm winning probably 2 or 3 to 1. I'm just saying, I'm hot like fish grease.
Well, your math from Louisiana's off anyway, so nobody really trusts you. But let's go.
All right, well, let's go. Here we go. Wyatt Duffy. We talked about you getting into football. We talked about playing at South Lake Carroll. We talked about your game. But the title of the show is Sports Life Talks. You got next. And everybody wants to know what is up next for Wyatt Duffy.
Ooh, what is up next? Meaning
going to college, going to play pros, becoming a wrestler, whatever your dreams are, man. What is your vision board?
Well, obviously I'm going to go to college. That is still being decided. I'm a little ways away from that. But for right now, I would love to become a physician and a doctor. Right now, that's kind of my dream and goal right now. Football will sort itself out. If I'm supposed to play football, I'm supposed to play football. If I'm not, unfortunately, I'm not. But for right now, it's going to be, right now I'm trying to enjoy my senior year. We're going to play as much ball as we can. And if I get an opportunity, I get an opportunity.
We going to Jerry's World, South Lake. We going to Jerry's World. We going to Jerry's World. I said it in first. Let's go.
All right, Wyatt, you got any shout-outs you want to give?
Yeah, my family, obviously. You know, I love them all. Obviously, I mean, you saw. My family has always supported me. My mom, my dad, all my siblings, my extended family. Man, I love all y'all. My team. My head coach, Coach Dodge, my defensive coordinator, and everybody taught me along the way. You know, my personal trainer, Coach Brandon, and that's it, really. And God, obviously, be on top.
All right. So this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have an impact. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with 𝐥𝐤𝐬 and KT. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, WD-41, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
My boy Jonathan McLaughlin. I love that guy.
All right, tell us a little bit about him.
He's a center. He's a long snapper. He's a 4.5-star long snapper. He's crazy. He's built. He's one of the best linemen to go against. He sucks. I hate him to go against him. He's big. He can move. And he's been a little bit underappreciated on that line. So
I'm gonna tell you,
he's kind of like me.
I'm jealous of him because I always told myself if I ever had the opportunity to go and play football again, I'm gonna be a long snapper because I guarantee there is no NFL team getting. It's only 2 positions. They're gonna be like, what a quarterback and what a long snapper. Some of the rest of them, we might be able to work with a new linebacker or a new cornerback, but you gotta have that long snapper to get on that flight, get on that bus. They ain't leaving that behind. All right, Jonathan McLaughlin. Did I say that right?
Yeah, McLaughlin.
You are on the clock, my friend. Your ticket just got punched. We're super excited about having you on the show. 2024 going to be amazing. So y'all watch out for Mr. 𝐥𝐬𝐬's episode. But hey, Wyatt Duffy, WD-41. You got next, man. You the truth, my guy. I love your energy. I love your vibe. I love your game. We ain't even talking enough about you being a monster out there on that football field, bro. But hey, as this show progressed, I became a super fan of yours. You are the future, my friend. You are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet. Hey! Oh my goodness! We coming close to the end, KT. We are up on the goal line with the 2-minute warning of 2023, and we can't be happy enough to share these moments with you guys. We'll never get to do season 3 again, so we appreciate y'all being along and being a part of the journey. For those of you who this is your first time watching the show, you can say, "Man, I started watching them back when they was in their 3rd season." So that's what's up. And listen, we need y'all to continue to support us. And listen, I'm on my knees right now begging for support Make sure you lock in with us at Sports Life Talk on all of our social media platforms. We're dropping content every day. If you want to get on the show and you're like, man, I got a great story. I can't believe he didn't talk about me. That's okay. We got you, fam. Don't panic. Don't text Wyatt, man. Just go to our website, yougotnext.com. Click on the nominate tab and just tell us a little bit about you. We're going to reach out to you, audition you, and check you out for the show. Don't forget, you can listen to this show anywhere you listen to podcasts. We love the we love the YouTube numbers. We appreciate that. But hey, if you want to listen to this on your workout, while you're cooking, doing your homework, wherever, make sure you follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. That could be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever works best for you. And then, like Kevin said earlier, Wednesday nights, 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's our live show where you actually get to be a part of it. It's a two-way dialogue. You can comment and stuff, and it comes across the screen. It's super dope. So come hang out with us on Wednesday nights in Dallas, Fort Worth. Y'all know we out in the streets. We gonna see y'all soon. As a matter of fact, I think we got some plans to come out to South Lake Carroll. Shh, we coming. All right, KT, let's go, man.
All right, WD41. Thank you so much for rocking with us, man. Whatever you need from us, please let us know. And know we got your back.
Anytime. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Last question, man. I see you back there crushing them running backs and quarterback. What is it like to just crush a quarterback?
Oh man, there's nothing like it. Oh man, you get good pass rush off the mid edge. You see him still holding the quarterback. The quarterback's still holding the ball. Oh man,
it's
nothing
over.
Like it.
It's hunting season. It's hunting season.
Pure hunting season. I love it. Let's go.
Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another because together we are better. And keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet!
See what's crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Like Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest hut in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit, talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Like Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this.